I made the mistake of asking you all in a poll what cover I should do, because the winner of that poll was the opening for Chainsaw Man. It's a song called Kickback. It's a really good song, but I am not even remotely close to being able to sing that song, let alone sing it in Japanese. Like, I have the lyrics down, but my God, trying to actually record it, make it sound good, because I am not a good singer, but I like to try. Whew, it's been a struggle. But since I'm nowhere close to actually having that cover ready, I figured I would try something else for this video, which is to show you all my recording process, because it's weird because I don't have a studio. So it's nothing super formal. I'm not really going to make this into like a huge long video, but I just wanted to show you all, and I knew it wouldn't fit into those 1-minute shorts. But I start out here on my little Mac Studio I got hanging under the desk with Logic Pro. This is my go-to software. And what I'll do is I'll find 2 tracks. I'll find one without the vocals and one with the vocals on as a reference. So you have the first track, and I sync it up to a click track. So you got that. And I have the second one synced up. So there's no vocals for that one. But yep, you got that one. Now, once both of those tracks are synced together and also synced to a click track, I'll save them off to a file in iCloud that I call Logic for the iPad, because it's going to go to my iPad next. And unlike Final Cut Pro for the iPad, Logic Pro for the iPad is literally Logic Pro from the desktop, just made for the iPad. So I have all the same things I just did here, all synced up to the click track. Now you're probably asking, well, you already have it saved to the Mac. Why did you bother to put it over on the iPad? Couldn't you just record it on the Mac? Well, as you can probably hear in the audio for this is a very echoey room, plus on the other side of the wall, there's my neighbors. So I have to put it in a room that's fairly quiet. And, well, because I use a desktop, I have to have something that can be portable, which is the iPad. But what room do I record in then? Ladies and gentlemen, say hello to my recording space. It's literally my closet, that's it. And I have this little mic set here so I can speak into the microphone, and I'll show you here how I have my audio equipment set up, because it is so professional. Sitting down here on this little box is a PreSonus i2, which is just the most basic little audio interface. I bought it way back when I first started doing any sort of vocal work, like voice acting, music, all that. If we follow the cord that runs all the way up and around here, it goes right up to my iPad, which is just sitting on a Pelican case. And cool thing is that Logic will actually just straight up recognize the input for the PreSonus, so I don't have to actually run any special drivers. It just picks it up when you hook it into a USB adapter, which is really cool. So got the little adapter running down to my audio interface, and it all comes right up through here. Then when it comes to the microphone setup, we just have a little PreSonus M7, which is basically just the mic that came with the interface itself. Sounds great. I've done voice work with it, and nobody's really noticed that it's been bad. You just got to make sure that you have the gain set the correct way. Behind it, we have this backing piece, so alongside the small room with the clothes and everything to help break up the sound, this also helps keep any sort of echo from hitting it. And then, of course, we have the pop filter here, which is really nice, and that just keeps the pa-pa-pa sounds from going. And because this mic and amp run phantom power, you can see down here I have a little 48 volt turned on, and then when I plug my headphones in here, it lets me monitor. But once you have 48 volts on, which I have on right now, you can actually see anytime I talk, it picks up my voice. Pretty cool. So that most times when I'm recording a song, you end up with something that looks like this, just a giant piece of metal with foam in it, a microphone, and me screaming at the top of my lungs whatever song I'm trying to learn. So cool stuff, super professional. But hey, everybody starts somewhere, and I've seen what professional studios have, and I am pretty familiar with what it takes to isolate a room. And if I can do it on the cheap with just a bunch of my clothes, and this wall goes to the outside, so who cares who hears on that end? It's not bad. As long as the echoes are down, you can have yourself a pretty solid setup for not a whole lot of money. Yeah, if you've ever wondered what my recording setup is for my covers when I do vocal covers, that's what it is. But then how do I record the video portions that you see after the fact? Well, those are actually all recorded separately, and I lip sync to them. So I've never actually sung a live song in front of the camera. I actually just lip sync and put it together basically how they do in real music videos, because there's no way on earth I would have enough storage space, both on the camera or on my audio recording equipment, to record every single take and cut it all together. So it's usually easier to just record the song, get the song sounding really good with my voice over it, and then play along to it or sing along to it by lip syncing. The drums are recorded for real. It's a one-take deal every single time, but yeah, not the vocals. I'm not a talented enough singer to do that. But either way, since I wasn't going to be able to get that cover posted this week or probably even next week because it's just so much work, and I have a couple other covers that are probably going to come out before it, I figured since there were no covers coming out this week, I would just make this video to show you all what my recording process for vocal covers is like, and also kind of maybe break the illusion of me actually singing my covers in front of the camera because it's all lip sync. But either way, thank you all so much for watching this video. If you did enjoy it, definitely make sure to give it a like. If you want to see stuff like this, subscribe. I do the Drummer React stuff more than anything else. This is kind of an odd video for me to be making, but I wanted to do it just to show you all what the process of me making my stuff is. So hopefully you enjoyed it. And aside from that, thank you all so much for being here, and I'll see you in the next video. Have a good one.